Okay, here's the deal. If I could open my dream shop right now, I totally would, but honestly, it's just not in the cards for a very long time. But I can't stop thinking about it. So, I'm gonna create my dream shop in my studio out of cardboard boxes. But first, we gotta clean this up. And by we, I mean me, of course. So I'm gonna get started on that and bring you along. I was inspired by a comment from the last video where they shared a similar interest for what I want to do one day with the shop, right? And I don't know, ever since I read that, I was like, oh my goodness, somebody else has the same ideas as I do. Like, how cool would that be? Like, how cool would it be to have multiple shops around, the world that does basically like kind of like the same thing, and everybody gathers and paints and all kinds of stuff. Anyways, so she's definitely sparked something within me. She says I inspire her, and my goodness, her comment inspired me. Like, anyway, so here I am. I'm cleaning this studio. Okay, I will say, in my house, I am a minimalist. I am a maximalist minimalist. What is that? I don't know, but I like colors. I like, abstract everything, but I like it to a minimum as far as like stuff goes. But when it comes to my studio, I am a bit of a hoarder. Like, all right, like this. I'm sure there was fabric here, but it's good. Like, it's good stuff, What am I gonna use it for? I don't know. And then these were for Valentine's Day socks, right? But it's just so pretty. So what I should do though is just cut out what I want. But actually, you know what? Yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. Cause you can use this little piece like, I don't know, in your journal or something. So I am a supply hoarder, but everywhere else in my home, I'm a minimalist. What about you? Are you the same, or are you the opposite, or a little bit of both, or I don't know, or are you like a useful hoarder? Like everything you hoard has a use and you actually use it, Let me know in the comments. So yeah, since I have nothing else to do and my studio could really use, a really good cleanup, I'm just gonna create the shop here. And obviously it's not gonna be perfect. I have to use what I have, but it's gonna give me a good visual, and it's gonna get, the ideas flowing and the workshops going and whatnot. And anyways, this is YouTube, so I'm doing it for you. Look, I did it, guys. Usually I would have just stuffed this in somewhere, but I did it. I cut it and it's going in where my scrapbook stuff is. So anyways, this is insane in the way that it's crazy how we think we have to wait for like the perfect moment and the right situation, when really I think the magic in creating anything or having or being inspired or wanting to do something, it's just to do it. And sometimes we just think that it needs to be bigger than what it is, and sometimes it just needs to be made out of cardboard boxes. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, cause like, what if that's not even what we want to do? What if after I do all of this, I'm just like, all right, I'm done. So anyway, stay tuned for the next video because I'm gonna get started. I have some boxes I need that I've been hoarding. So yeah, I'm excited. And so look, check this out. This is the sketch. All right, because I'll be honest. So okay, this where my studio is used to be like the lanai area, and my mom closed it in, and so she used it as other stuff, but now it's my studio. And she put up these planks on the wall. It's her style. She likes that whole farmhouse look, but I don't like the color. And it's too cool of a color, so it's just not the vibe I'm going for. So that's what I'm gonna cover up with the cardboard. I'm only gonna do the one area right now where my table is, because yeah, this is gonna be one project at a time, and there's more there's more planks, so those are bigger projects. But this is what I'm doing. I'm just sketching out what I'm gonna do, and basically the only place I'm doing is the trims around the window, the bottom of the window, and then I'm gonna do the scallop thing on the top. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna turn out, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, listen, I can blab on for hours and hours, but this video is quite short because I just wanted to give you a sneak peek of what was coming. And yeah, so anyways, let's pretend that I have my dream shop, right? And I'm doing all these workshop classes. What are some classes that you would love to take? Like, what would you do? Would you sign up to every class about everything, or is there something specific? So like in my dream shop, I'm gonna do furniture, I'm gonna do like abstract art, I'm gonna do just like releasing whatever tension, I'm gonna do chats, gatherings for furniture artists and other artists, and like coffee nights with crafting, and I don't know. So tell me in the comments what you would sign up for. What would you come for? I know that my favorite part would be just having coffee with you guys and just empowering you to whatever it is that you want to do. When I worked at the shop and the ladies would come in and they'd have no idea like where to start with their furniture projects, man, those were my favorite conversations, because I got to go over not only the paints but the brushes, and I'd make them like, well, I didn't make them, but I'd hand them over like different brushes, and I would say, just, you know, play with it and see how it feels in your hand. And ultimately, you know, they would pick out the brush that better felt within their hands. And, you know, I told them to do like the motion of painting, whatever. Like, I don't know. I just feel like helping others see that it's not that hard. It's just my favorite part. So anyways, that's what I would enjoy about my shop and having you there. So yeah, anyways, this is it. This is the sketch. So let's see what happens. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, loves.